Hello and welcome to the Bread & Co Artisan Bakery at Budbrook. We are Bread & Co and my name's Michelle. We own the Bread & Co stores in Warwick and Leamington, and here at the bakery we make the bread. Today we're going to be doing a Pain Rustqiue, which is our entry-level sourdough. Beautiful flavour. Four simple ingredients basically. It's flour, water, yeast and salt. The only bits of magic about it are our poolish, which is again a flour-water mix, but it's just been left to ferment for a day and a half already. So you can see the bubbles in it, it's very lively. And our sourdough starter as well, which is a more concentrated version of a long fermented dough. All we're going to do is pop these straight into the mixer. In goes our flour, yeast, salt and water. And this is our poolish. The last bit is our sourdough. Now we're obviously making this on a bigger scale than you would at home, but the proportions, the quantities for the recipe are for one on the website. So this dough is now ready, and I can tell because the texture has changed to a really silky mass, and the bowl is completely clean. I'm going to test its temperature though. This is important. This is actually where the magic of homemaking bread actually starts. I need to have this dough at 24 degrees. At 24 degrees Celsius, the yeast has the optimum temperature for growth. My dough is now ready for bulk fermentation. So I'm going to leave this to bulk ferment for about 3 hours. The dough is straight from the mixer, really very silky. And you can see if I do this, I can create what is called a Windowpane. When that happens, I've got my dough to the right texture and the right temperature. Our dough's cut into a relatively square shape. We then take 4 corners and fold into the center, like that. We then pick it up and flip it over. And then we finish off the rounding by just lightly rolling it on the board. You'll see it has a nice firm shape. The dough itself is quite taut. We then let that sit for 10 minutes just to relax. The dough's had 10 minutes to bench rest. It's now loosened and it's ready for its final shape. We make these ones into, our Pain Rustqiques go into an oblong shape. Give it a bit of a stretch out, fold into the center, give it a good old press down. And then on the other side to the center, give it a good old press down, which sticks your pieces of dough together. And then holding the bottom of your dough, stretch it up. Take your ends and tuck it and tightly roll it. Rolling, 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 rolling. This gives your bread texture and a good texture when you've baked it. A nice firm loaf. You don't get flabby bread. So we've had 40 minutes. The bread is now proven and it's ready for the oven. So give it a light dusting with semolina. Use my lamb. Give it a few quick slices like that to let it expand in the oven, and it's ready for the oven. So this is a hot oven, 220 degrees. And it's in there for 40 minutes. So here's our Pain Rustqiue loaf, hot from the oven. It's got a lovely golden crust. It smells amazing. And to test that it's done, give the bottom a tap. If it sounds hollow, it's ready. So there's our loaf warm from the oven. Just going to give it a bit of a cut. Smells amazing. You can see how lovely and crunchy that is too as I've cut through it. And that's what a sourdough should be like. Dense, moist, chewy, bags of flavour. And that lovely sour tang at the end. It's unlike any straight old white bread you'll ever eat. And if you love this, try making it at home. But if it doesn't quite work the way you'd hope it would, come visit us at our shops. We always have Pain Rustqiue in every day, and you will find it in either our Leamington or our Warwick stores.